soldiers writing letters to Jonathan and telling him of the corruption that was happening. And they also wrote to Buhari. None of them did anything, telling them of the corruption that were going on. As of that time, we had, even the military would try some of their soldiers who were selling arms to Boko Haram. And so the corruption that was going on there, and we asked a lot. Even when Jonathan said he had sent 20,000, soldiers to the northeast, the people of the northeast came out and said they didn't see any 20,000 soldiers. Let me tell you something. I think it was that same 2014 that Iraq did, what was this thing called? When you're, oh Lord, the word, I'm missing the word now, sort of like checking their military, and they fired about 50,000 ghost soldiers. And we're also calling on the Nigerian military to do the same thing. Because when you have ghost soldiers, this is what they don't just take money away from the economy. They also kill lives. Because where they're supposed to be, they're no longer there. So we had an issue whereby it was almost as if there was compromise in the military. And we asked of these things repeatedly, what's going on? Even the Chibok girls, there were countries who came and said they wanted to help bring them back. There were some who said after they did that, they were going to, is it sort of like use gas or something? And the next thing, the terrorists were wearing, gas masks. A lot of people, even in the south, in the northeast, will tell you that when they go give information to the military, before you know what's happening, the informants are the ones who are being killed. We live in Nigeria. We've seen the corruption going on. Even up to today, there have been a lot of allegations of connivance between the military and terrorists. We've seen connivance between custom and smugglers. We've seen connivance between Navy and people who are stealing our oil. We've seen literally, even with EFCC, we've seen a lot of reports on this. Are we talking as if we don't live in Nigeria? Where we see security agents who are supposed to protect the people, protect the territorial integrity of Nigeria, protect the people. We connive with the criminals themselves. It's just like when I asked you, let me ask, most of the criminals we have today, a lot of people, there are a lot of reports that they have more sophisticated arms than our police. Is it the same funding that they are receiving? Currently, I think there's something that the Senate is doing, is saying in the police armory, about 3,000 something rifles are missing. The police is saying, no, they're doing back and forth. Who is it that is funding it? Whatever is the funding, you understand? Sure. And bring back our guests, we did a statement. We said we are interested. If you have any evidence or information, not just to make baseless allegation and you have nothing to back it up because somebody who is known as a conspiracy theorist. Say sometimes English, they want to do us anyhow. But anyway, we shall go to school. Someone who is known for conspiracy theory comes out and says something. We as the Bring Back Our Address movement, anybody that has any evidence that, there's any money that bring back, we are interested in knowing.
Whether we like it or not, Aisha Yesufu has really tried for this country. This lady has gone all out to do her best when they were doing Bring Back Girls, all those things. She was going out. They were going to Unity Fountain. She was always there with her hijab, That was why when they did this protest, she was at the forefront of this protest. There's no time people have done something, whether it's youth, adult, that is fighting for a good cause, that Aisha Yesufu is not always a part of it. And I think they should give her some credit, for Christ's sake, because each time I see them dragging her for things that are not important, I just laugh. This is a woman that balances her family, her business, and her hustle online. Yes, she makes the money online, but she is also putting in the work. She's being genuine about the work she puts in. Her voice is being heard in so many quarters. And the fact that Aisha Yesufu has so many things, like so many information about the Bring Back Our Girls campaign, and when Jonathan was here, the kind of things the military is doing. You see, this thing she's saying is the truth. So many military officers have been accused, allegedly, that they get information, and instead of them to give the information to the government, they'll keep it for their own use. Like I asked this question, what are they using it for? So it means that a military officer who is a foreign person comes in here and tells you, okay, sell the information to me, and you sell it because of money, because of peanut. I've always said that these Boko Haram people were not Nigerians, and it sounded as though I was just making noise. They are not Nigerians. These Boko Haram people, terrorists, are not Nigerians. There's no how a real Nigerian will look at his own brother and unalive him. We are not born like that. We are not trained like that. That's how Nigerians are brought up. So Aisha Yesufu now explaining a lot of things about the Bring Back Our Girls campaign. So it's if she had even mentioned that there are some people that came in from outside the country and said, we want to help you end this Boko Haram thing. Because I was asking one day, I asked my husband, I said, this Boko Haram matter, How many people are still in that Boko Haram? They'll keep saying they've killed the people, they've unalived the people, and before you know it, they've resurfaced. What is really the challenge? What is it? But see the in-depth knowledge Aisha Yesufu has. See the way she was able to give the analysis and all. And there's some content creators and news houses that have been to this Chibok. They traveled to Chibok at the heat of all that was going on in Chibok. They went there to see what was going on, to really see exactly this place, because it was almost like Chibok was one place that people were not living. And from the description and the videos we have seen, Chibok is a place that is habitable. People live there. So they took the girls into Sambisa, according to what they said. There is a forest called Sambisa Forest. And then helicopters come there to give them food. Who are the sponsors? And now they've accused some governors, some senators, that they are the sponsors of all these things. While we will not say, oh, they are not the sponsors. Of course, the military cannot work alone. They have to work with people in government, and the people in government cannot work alone. They have to work with foreign aid, foreign funders. And it's okay. I like the fact that the American president is saying he's not going to fund anymore. So I feel that whatever the truth is, it will come out eventually. Guys, let me know your thoughts on the comment section. Thank you so much for watching our videos. Each time I post, you come back to watch. I don't take it for granted. There are some of you who sit down and watch all my videos from beginning to end. Thank you.